This is Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling, with Platinum versus Raw. This is from March 15th, 2021. An incredibly strange show. It's the go home for Fastlane, living in a fast lane. And boy, is Fastlane scheduled to be fucking weird as shit. But it is the intermediary show betwixt Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, so it's to be expected. Some weird stuff here about, is this person a heel? That was kind of the theme of the night, was certain people you're like, that was pretty heelish. I guess they're a heel. Huh. And a changing of the tag team titles. We open with the commentators that I like quite a bit. So we open with, we're going to have Drew McIntyre against Bobby Lashley for the WWE title at WrestleMania 37. Oh, okay. Sure. Go right to the ring, and out comes Bobby Lashley with MVP. He calls it the Almighty Era. They brag about winning. Lashley brags on beating on Drew McIntyre up at Elimination Chamber. He says he's going to do the same thing in the main event of WrestleMania 37, etc., etc., etc. Music interrupts. Out comes The Miz and John Morrison. Miz mentions facing McIntyre tonight, and goes on about how his rivalry with Lashley will be one of the greatest. What? He's trying to talk his way into a rematch. No such luck. McIntyre comes to the ring. He gets pyro. He walks past Miz and Morrison. Faces off with Lashley. A lot of talking happens. Drew says he's going to end the Almighty Era. It all feels like a giant waste of time. I'm just kidding. Well, Drew calls Bobby a big bald bitch. Feels very heelish. MVP holds Lashley back. Lashley leaves Drew laying in the ring and then backs up the ramp, and Miz and Morrison attack Drew while he's down. Sheamus suddenly attacks Lashley from behind. It's what the fuck ever. Back from the break, we make a bunch of matches, right? We see what just happened. Sheamus says he wants to beat Drew this Sunday at Fastlane. He wants him at 100%, not 90%. Because he's sick and tired of his excuses? Didn't Drew beat... Miz against Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre wins, as he should. He points to the WrestleMania 37 sign after he wins. Yay, Drew. And then he applies the Hurt Lock submission on Miz and gets the win. More taunting going on. Tom congratulates WWE 24/7 champion Bad Bunny on his Grammy Award win for Best Latin Pop Album on Sunday night. I was hoping that he would get attacked by R-Truth at the Grammy Awards. That would have been a nice little bit of business for everybody. But that didn't happen because WWE is not that cool anymore. Well, we see the rapper and Damien Priest walking backstage. We see how Shane McMahon insulted Braun Strowman last week. And Strowman is walking backstage and he's in a bad mood. Back to commercial. Back from the break, Strowman's in the ring. Shawn says some shit. Braun wants a match. Shane says Braun can't handle him. You know Braun is stupid, so Shane's the heel, I guess, in this. Next segment. R-Truth interrupts Lana, Naomi, Dana Brooke, and Mandy Rose, doing his best impersonation of Steve Austin. He reminds them that tomorrow's 316 day, not today. Truth goes on with his impersonation and drinks some beer, stomping away like Stone Cold. Back out in the ring, we got the women's tag champions. Commercial. We come back and we have Lana and Naomi against Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose. Wow. So surely Lana and Naomi are going to win because nope, Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose win. And they pin Lana. There goes that push. Such as it was. Brooke and Rose taunt Nia Jax at ringside. Why would you taunt Nia Jax? Riddle approaches the New Day backstage, riding up on a scooter. He wishes them good luck. They should get some matching pancakes and tattoos. Raw Tag Team title match. New Day against the Hurt Business. First time they announced this tonight. And the New Day win, and they're the new champions. What? Okay. I mean, it's great, but it is what it is. And then AJ Styles comes to the ring with Omos and challenges them for the tag titles. And apparently that's a match that they make for WrestleMania. Okay. You can just make that match. I mean, they've never teamed before, but okay. So, Bad Bunnies with Damien Priest. This segment. Bunny talks something over with Priest and ends up talking to Truth, how he respects Truth. He hands the 24/7 title to Truth. Bunny and Priest walks off. Drew Gulak, Akira Tozawa, and others start chasing Truth for the title. So after that, Bad Bunny's run ends with him just handing the title to somebody. Damien Priest against Jackson Riker. Gets the squash win. What? Elias storms the ring and drops Priest from behind. Elias scoops Bunny for a slam, but Bunny ends up getting out and rocking Elias. Priest then drops Elias with Hit the Lights in the middle of the ring. Priest and Bunny celebrate as Elias and Riker look on. Morrison comes walking out applauding Bunny and the Priest. Miz attacks from behind, dropping Bunny with a guitar shot. Sarah Schreiber is backstage with MVP and Bobby Lashley. She's gonna go interview Bobby Lashley, but MVP interrupts. He's mad about what Sheamus tried to do. All right. Shane McMahon against Braun Strowman. Officially, this match never starts. Shane gets Braun on a table and elbows him from the top rope and then dumps slime on him. None of that was made up. We get back from the break and we have another vignette for Rhea Ripley. We see how Alexa Bliss distracted Randy Orton during last week's match. And Bliss is swinging on a swing in her playground backstage. She says it's time for her favorite game, inflicting pain. The Jack in the Box with the pentagram is sitting on a swing next to her. I love these notes. She tells Orton that if he wants her out of his life so bad, he has to take her out of it. He'll get his chance this Sunday at Fastlane. Is he going to take the chance? And she starts laughing. Ooh, the acting. Asuka versus Shayna Baszler. This is Asuka acting like a heel. It's very weird. She wins the match, and then, but she gets the pin, but she's still in the Kirifuda clutch. And then Baszler goes for a kick while she's down, but she catches her, and then she hits her mouth, Baszler's mouth, into the exposed turnbuckle steel and all this stuff. And the referee's really mad at Asuka, even though Baszler's the one who's trying to choke her to death after the match. This whole thing is so fucking terrible, man. The show is so bad. Mustafa Ali is backstage ranting to Retribution. Riddle comes flying by on a scooter, so you know that's a setup for a match. Of course. The announcers hype Fastlane. After the break, we got Sheamus against Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman are confirmed. So now we have United States title match, Riddle versus Mustafa Ali. Riddle wins, and Retribution can't get a hold of him after. Randy Orton says he's going to kick the life out of Alexa Bliss at Fastlane. Exciting. Here comes Drew McIntyre. Yay. And he's sitting in a chair ringside watching Bobby Lashley and Sheamus, who have a good hard-hitting match. At the end, Bobby Lashley wins with a spear. And then the babyface Drew McIntyre comes in the ring and kind of cheap shots Lashley with a kick. This fucking show,